French daredevil Remy Lucidi dies after falling from Hong Kong's skyscraper. The 26-year-old, who was known for his risky stunts on high-rise buildings, reportedly slipped and fell while climbing a 721F tower. South Africa's stance on Russia puzzles many. Could a mine in the desert hold answers? CNN investigates the relationship between the two countries, which involves a controversial nuclear deal, a mysterious uranium mine, and a Wagner boss spotted in Russia during an Africa summit. Israel's judicial overhaul sparks military crisis as number of refusing reservists grows. The controversial law that limits the power of the Supreme Court has triggered protests, legal challenges, and civil disobedience among Israeli soldiers, who fear it will undermine democracy and human rights. Niger soldiers announce coup and president's removal on national TV. A group of army officers claim to have seized power and arrested President Mahamadou Issoufou, who was accused of corruption and nepotism. The international community condemned the coup and called for a return to constitutional order. July set to be world's warmest month on record by far, and hottest in around 120,000 years, scientists say. The global average temperature for July 2023 is expected to be 1.5 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial levels, surpassing the previous record set in July 2019. The extreme heat has caused wildfires. Suri lashes China's Fujian province after leaving 39 dead in the Philippines. The powerful storm brought heavy rain and strong winds to the coastal region, forcing more than 200,000 people to evacuate. It also damaged houses, crops, and infrastructure in both countries. Ghana abolishes death penalty, with expected reprieve for 176 condemned prisoners. The West African nation became the 23rd country in Africa to outlaw capital punishment, following a constitutional amendment that was passed unanimously by Parliament. Human rights groups welcomed the move as a milestone for justice. Singapore executes first woman in nearly 2 decades for drug trafficking. Nguyen Thi Huang, a 38-year-old Vietnamese national, was hanged after being convicted of smuggling heroin into the city-state in 2014. Her execution sparked criticism from activists and diplomats, who urged Singapore to abolish the death penalty. Ecuador collects body parts from major prison after multi-day uprising, leaves dozens dead. The authorities said they had regained control of the penitentiary center of Guayaquil, where rival gangs clashed over territory and drugs. The violence left at least 37 inmates dead and dozens injured. The Cricket World Cup is just 6 months away, and England still do not know where they are playing. The uncertainty over the venue of the tournament, which is scheduled to be held in India in October-November, has hampered England's preparations and raised concerns over security and COVID-19 risks.